Hey friends, I have a great story to read to you today. It's called Hush Up and Hibernate. Do you see the picture of the bear? He looks like he's kind of pouting. I have a feeling he does not want to hibernate. It's a little like people not wanting to go to bed at night and having to be convinced by your parents that you need to go to sleep. So it's called Hush Up and Hibernate. This book is written by Sandra Markle and illustrated by Howard McWilliam. Mama Bear lifts her head and looks at red leaves dancing in the wind. I see winter coming, she tells her cub. It's time to hibernate. But, Mama, Baby Bear says, I'm hungry. Mama grunts. I guess we can eat a little longer before we sleep away the winter. Side by side, they munch choke cherries until a flock of geese flies past. Mama Bear slowly lifts her head, her big head, and listens to their honking. Honk, honk. Boys and girls, that's a good sign that fall is coming when you see the geese flying south in that V formation. And you can see that the trees are starting to turn colors too. Bears definitely eat as much as they can before they go to sleep, and they love berries. If you've ever eaten a chokecherry, you'll know they're very, very sour, but apparently bears like them. I hear winter coming, she tells her cub. It's time to hibernate. But Mama, Baby Bear says, I'm thirsty. So Mama Bear leads her cub through the woods and down to the lake. When a fish swims past, Baby Bear tries to catch it, but misses. I imagine fish are hard to catch. What do you think? I think that fish is in a hurry to hibernate, he says. Mama Bear snorts. Fish don't hibernate. Neither do the voles, the owls, or the rabbits. No fair, Baby Bear says. Why can't I stay up all winter? Mama Bear sighs. Because when winter comes, there won't be any chokecherries for you to eat. No grubs or bugs. No fish either, because the lake freezes over. Baby Bear stamps his feet. Stomp, stomp. I don't care. I'll find food somewhere, Mama Bear says. Well, there's another reason winter's not for baby bears. Hungry wolves don't hibernate. They hunt all winter long. Growl, growl. So do mountain lions. They might catch you without me to keep you safe. You won't be with me? Baby Bear's jaw drops. Now, when someone says their jaw drops, it means they are looking at something with surprise or astonishment. Where will you be? I'll be hibernating, Mama Bear says as she plods off. Baby Bear stays, but only for a minute, because looking around, he sees the woods is full of shadows. Could wolves be hiding there? Or mountain lions? Do you see the eyes? Let's see if I can find a little. Do you see the eyes? Over here. Right here. Over here. All kinds of eyes. Oh dear. I think he's getting scared. Baby Bear runs as fast as he can to catch up with Mama. When they reach their den under the big old tree, they crawl in and curl up. But Baby Bear wiggles. Mama Bear puffs. What's wrong now? I can't hibernate, Baby Bear says. This bed is too hard. So the bears crawl out of their den. Mama Bear paws more leaves inside until snowflakes fill the air. Winter is here, she tells her cub. It really is time to hibernate. But Mama, Baby Bear says, I can't hibernate yet. I have to say goodbye to the fish, the moose, the owls, the rabbits, and the voles. I'll go fast and hurry back. Baby Bear trots off. Mama Bear charges to catch up. Roars, enough! I think Mama has had it. What do you think? She is tired of his messing around. And then she nudges her cub back into their den and nose to nose with him says, now hush up and hibernate till spring. With the winter wind howling outside, Mama Bear and Baby Bear curl up side by side and hibernate. Snore, snore, snort, snort, grunt. There's their den. Oh, there's a fox and some birds. There's a moose, some rabbits, some other animals that don't hibernate. Mama Bear, Baby Bear whispers in her ear. Can you hear me? Mama Bear sniffles. What is it, dear? Is it spring yet? Oh dear, look at Mama Bear. She is surprised. You see those little lines up there? That means she is surprised. Look at her eyes. They're all big, like, no, not this again. So, do bears really hibernate? You know, hibernating is the way some animals survive times when food is hard to find. People usually say bears hibernate. Scientists explain bears have a special kind of hibernation that they call a winter sleep. The main difference is that a bear's body temperature only drops a little below normal. The body temperature of other hibernators drops a lot, usually to just above freezing. This difference is why a bear can wake up and quickly react to danger. Other hibernators have to warm up, which happens fairly slowly before they can become active. However, there are other important differences between a bear's winter sleep hibernation and just sleeping. So, what if you could hibernate the way a bear does? Could you do it? Let's take this quiz and find out. Number 1, can you go without eating anything for 100 days? A bear does. Can you go without drinking anything for 100 days? A bear does. Can you skip peeing or pooing for 100 days? A bear does. Can you breathe just once a minute? A bear does. That's down from the bear's normal 6 to 10 breaths per minute. To compare, count how many breaths you take sitting still for 1 minute. All right, this page tells us about other hibernators, like the yellow-bellied marmot. And this one, it gets ready for winter by going deep underground, 15 feet or more, below the ground freezing, and it hibernates from September to May. So that's the entire school year. And the chipmunk, well, it digs a deep burrow under rocks and logs, and it has different rooms or chambers. One's for its bed, one's for its food, and one's for the bathroom. And sometimes during the winter, the chipmunk becomes active to eat or go to the bathroom. And it hibernates from October to mid-March. Then we have the snapping turtle. And you know what? When it hibernates, it can survive without breathing for as long as 5 months. So it usually burrows into the muddy bottom of a pond or lake. And it stays there underwater where it's a little warmer than freezing cold. And it usually hibernates from late October to March. And then the garter snake. In spring and summer, it stays near water and eats mainly frogs, slugs, and earthworms. And as the weather cools, it stops eating and crawls into a den space under rocks or tree stumps. It often hibernates with lots of other garter snakes. and it hibernates from October through March. So that's kind of interesting to think about where all these animals that actually hibernate are hibernating. I hope you enjoyed this story, and maybe you can do some more research about hibernation in different animals. Happy reading, everyone!